Today we have Rene Luna on with us. He's a stand-up comedian. And what's up, man?
What's up? What's up, everybody? Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. This is an amazing setup. I'm seriously honored to be here. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm here.
Thanks, man. We're happy to have you here.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Just tell everyone a little about yourself. Now, your real name or your whole name is pretty long, right?
Yeah, whole name is Oscar Rene Alcantara Luna. Oral, for short. Which is not accurate. I'm not good at it. I don't give any. I go by Rene Luna, unless I'm at a job or anything. Some people will call me Oscar. If you call me Oscar, I don't care about you. I want you to know that. I don't know. A lot of people call me Oscar. I have no idea.
Name.
Yeah, no, I don't go by that. If you call me Rene, we're cool.
Awesome.
Rene Luna.
Well, you're funny, man. I saw you do some, seen some of your stand-up lately.
Thank you, man. Thank
really
you.
Good stuff.
Yeah, I like your stuff too, and I'm glad there's new faces at the scene, especially during COVID and the pandemic. It was really good to see people still grinding.
Yeah,
going at it.
Well, it's good for me because I'm brand new at it. I've only been doing it for a year, and so it was kind of just good practice for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And have you ever?
I've been an audience member. I think that's about my claim to fame.
Hell yeah.
You know those guys?
You look like a good laugh.
I am. You know those? Yeah, I'm a good laugh. But if you know those guys that think they're funny?
I think so.
That's me. I think I'm funny, right? So I'm glutting for punishment.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
If I had that confidence, I wouldn't give a fuck if I was funny, bro. I'm here. What y'all want?
As long as I'm laughing, fuck everybody in the audience. As long as I'm laughing, that's what it's about.
Oh my God, you're already like a level 17 comic right there.
But yeah, I told the guys in Idiot Box, and I've talked to him. I do want to get up and do something, but I don't want to just get up and go off the cuff, which is what I was thinking about doing. Yeah. I think what I want to do is sit down with him a little bit and kind of just at least have some type of methodical process to go through.
Yeah.
Because I got some funny shit, but I just got to, I think it's funny.
You got to figure out how to write it.
I got to figure out how to write it.
Yeah.
But I do want to get up there and try it because I'm watching him do it and hearing other people. We've had some comedians on, obviously you being on, and it just makes me, there's some inner thing that I think I'm funny, and I want to kind of get up there and kick myself in the ass kind of deal. I don't know.
Gotcha. No. I mean, no matter what you do, it's probably going to be bad.
Yeah.
If not,
it's going to be bad.
I mean, I hope I'm wrong. Oh, my God, I hope you crush.
No.
That's how you know you're going to be good. Brian
I'm going to tank it.
Who the fuck was it? Who the fuck, accidentally crushed? He wasn't even trying. Tom Segura. Tom Segura said when he first went up, his friend, I think he was going because his friend wanted to do it.
Yeah.
And then he just signed up anyways, and his friend made it, was ate shit. But it was his dream to do comedy. Segura crushed. He wasn't even trying. He was like, I just talked about how bad you were, and now I'm a millionaire.
Yeah,
that's awesome. I just need to. There was a guy there. His name was Rooster. If you watch Rooster. This fucking dude.
Were you at the open mic? It was probably 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. Listen, Rooster.
There's a big crowd there.
Rooster crashed and burned. It was actually a beautiful night. The fact that he crashed and burned, I actually thoroughly enjoyed it. And then, so he said he had a name he wanted to go by, and it was different than the previous name. And he said it out loud. She says, "What is that?" Jenny Sensel says, "What is it?" He goes, "Rooster." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I should have known just by that. And then he gets up, he crashes and burns. After he leaves, he decides he's going to turn left out of Jenny's, out of the Idiot Box, and then left again into a one-way road and drives down, and I hear horns honking. I'm like, this guy. So when I did the tag on Instagram the next night, I shouted out everybody. And I put a rooster on there because I didn't have his stuff, so I just put a rooster. I thought it was hilarious.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed
you
that.
asked me that night. You're like, should I go up and try to do just wing it? I was like, I wouldn't, man. I would not just try to wing it.
I mean, honestly, as bad as he did, I probably would have been okay. I couldn't have done worse than that. I don't think.
Dude,
yeah. I don't know. But I don't know exactly what he was doing, but
it's writing.
Yeah.
And some.
But then again, maybe that's what you're supposed to do to get up and figure it out. At least he was brave enough to get up there and do it.
Yeah. Some guys like Eric Trundy, he still writes stuff down, but he writes ideas and he riffs on those ideas. But he's just really good, though.
Yeah. And that's a big split in comics. It's there's those ones that just they don't write. They're like rappers who don't
write stuff down. But
yeah. A lot of it is just like Chappelle. He's just kind of he's Jay-Z. You know what I mean? I don't write anything. I just kind of go up and do it. Crazy. And then there's those oh damn, what's his name? He did the 3 mics. Neil Brennan.
Yeah.
An amazing goddamn writer.
I'm a writer, so I have to write it down.
Me too. I appreciate really sitting down and trying to cut the fat and shit. But also, I am jealous of comics like Trundy or JD JD writes sometimes too, but when he goes up and like just does off the cuff stuff, or especially if somebody before just like bombed or did some crazy shit, it's such an amazing skill to just be in the moment, hilarious in a way that like it's something that would take me a long time to write. And not only that, it's a throwaway. He's like, I'm never doing this joke again, but right now it's fire.
Wow.
Yeah. It's an amazing skill.
It was Eric that did that night, right? Eric started. Was it Eric?
Yeah, he
just started and he fed off the crowd. It was awesome to see.
Yeah,
but he just started rolling.
But he's worked on some of that stuff too. Though.
But
I mean, it's a lot of it's new stuff too. But
for me, seeing it the first time, I was rolling, and she, Jenny was lighting him, and he's like, fuck, I'll get, and he just kept on for like another 3 minutes. It was awesome.
But he thinks, he almost thinks that way though. Like it's how he just. Some people can naturally speak that way. Yeah. I can barely speak English, so I have to write it down first.
Yeah.
I grew up in the South in a small town, so we were real thoughtful and conscientious about what you're saying and how you say it and all this bullshit. So I have to.
No, that's not trendy.
That's
not trendy.
No. Yeah, he's from Boston. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely Boston in that accent.
Yeah.
Up north somewhere. But yeah, I want to try it. I do, and I think
you should.
I think I will, no matter what. I think I just need to have. I don't want him to write it for me, but if he can like be my trampoline. You know how you have a net around the trampoline?
Yeah.
I want him to be that.
Hell yeah.
I just don't want to fall off the trampoline. Like I'll fuck up all on the trampoline. That's fine. I just don't want to fall off.
I feel you. So and the 80 bucks is a great spot to be a first timer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're not gonna lie and tell you you're not bad, but they'll do it in like the most kind type of way and get you to come back.
Yeah.
They'll just stare at you for 5 minutes. You'll know.
Yeah.
When Jenny said that was Rooster, like afterwards, give it up for Rooster, and I was like, yeah.
Oh, God. Have you had Jenny on?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah. Because I was gonna say she's like an amazing individual. She's our Misty, but
actually
better,
one of her clips has
alive.
the most views on our channel.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Oh, she's fucking great, dude. She can freestyle rap. Did y'all go over that?
We should have had her do that.
Oh my God!
That's what we should have done, like as her intro.
Make her come out of retirement.
Like a 90-second intro rap to.
Yeah, because she teaches improv. She's really good. So.
Yeah.
That's next time.
Super sweet. I was super intimidated by Jenny when I first started doing comedy, because y'all probably weren't around. I mean, y'all were around, but probably didn't know about the comedy to know Laughing Gas in Winston-Salem.
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
God, yeah. I mean, it's gone, so we're fine now. It's gone forever, never coming back. It was such a. I mean, it was a cute club, but like, it was just so. It was ran so weird. It was next to a country club called Johnny and June's, and the owner.
That's why I remember it.
Oh yeah.
I've heard of that too,
that's why I remember it. Yeah, I've went there before.
They do concerts there, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the owner, he thought it'd be a good idea. Like, all right, we'll get people to come to the open mic as an audience member if we promise them like a free ticket to Johnny and June's. So you get someone of an audience that don't give a fuck. They're just like, come on, I got country all-star. I don't know what the fuck country music. I got music.
They were going over there to get drunk. They weren't. I mean, the music was a byproduct of that, but those people going to Johnny and June's were getting drunk.
Yeah. It was a lot of white girls in cowboy hats listening to hip hop, which was very off-putting.
Yeah,
it's very weird.
That's exactly.
But it was
exactly what it was.
But it was a wild ass fucking club. The one thing I didn't like about it was, every now and then he would round up the open micers and like lecture them about how like y'all not bringing people in. I'm like, dude, it's Winston-Salem. Yeah. It's like Wednesday, bro.
It sounds like he just copied the Comedy Zone's business model.
Yeah,
it's like a step down from that.
Yeah, he tried to.
Oh yeah, but like I started doing it there, and like the Winston comics would go there, and a lot of the other comics, they would go to the Idiot Box, and the Idiot Box at that time sort of had like the stamp of being the hard room. It was no bullshit, dude. The first time you go up in the Idiot Box, it's like a no name. Unless you got heat, you're gonna bomb. You know what I mean? Like now, like once they know you can get away with a little bit because they know you and they'll laugh at you because like, oh, that's funny because it's coming from him.
Yeah.
But if they don't know you, they were brutally fucking honest.
Oh man.
The club was like in downtown Greensboro, really cool spot, and man, just such a great room to just bomb in.
But the first time I went to the Idiot Box was at the current location. Yeah. And it was probably a little over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago, and I didn't realize there was that big of a comedy community in Greensboro.
Right.
And there were 30. I was like number 31 on the list. And I was like,
oh that was a good night.
This is a big group of people, and I definitely ate shit that night. But I think I got a laugh or two maybe. But it was a good experience. But I was like, oh, this place is for real. Like it's not a joke.
Oh yeah, when it's like, oh man, when it's summer. I remember there was the last comedy festival I did that Jenny threw. man, it was summer. Like there was spots happening all over downtown Greensboro. It was happening, and it was crazy to like get that feeling from Greensboro comedy scene.
Yeah.
And also just the talent. Like I remember when I started comedy, my favorite comics were like Bill Burr, Louis C.K., shit like that. But then seeing the talent, like some of the comics that I hope you and everybody gets to see again. Maybe not. Some of the comics that started doing comedy or that were already doing comedy when I started in the scene, just amazing. You know what I mean? Like one dude that comes to mind. I don't even know what the fuck his real name was. He kept giving everybody. He was so shady, bro. We think he worked for the CIA. I swear to God. We call him Mert because that was his name on Facebook. He had a fake name on Facebook called Mert McPartland, something like that.
That's
so we called him Mert. Fucking funny ass dude. That just I was so blown away by how talented the scene was. Now when people ask me like my favorite comics, I'm like, of the ones because I really want to say like motherfucker like JD and Trinity, like those dudes are amazing. Some of the hardest. I can't remember the joke, and I wouldn't do it because it's JD's. But there was one joke JD did one time at the old Idiot Box. It was over at Geeksboro. I was laughing so hard for a second. I went into a panic mode because I couldn't breathe. Like I was forcing air back into my lungs, and they wouldn't go in. For a second, I was like, "You need to calm down. You need to settle down right now, Rene." It's just an amazing talent pool that we got.